What's up, sports bettors? Playtime's over. What's up, sports bettors? Playtime's over. Let's hit some freaking bets, make some money, whip out your LaCroix, whip out your Coronas. It's go time. Got my LaCroix, my Buble. Let's hit some bets. I'm going to zoom in. We're going to talk about some of the features of OddsJam. Again, really freaking cool. The bet tracker is now auto-grading your bets. Your profit and loss will be tracked, right? One lost, one lost. And most importantly, the OddsJam bet tracker is free. Free. And it shows you when you are beating the closing line. Freaking Asian handicap. We have this German soccer team, minus 1.5, plus 250. Don't think I've ever watched soccer in my life, but I do know plus 250 is damn good value. We got plus 250. The current zero VIG true odds is plus 207, so that's a great bet, right? So sign up for OddsJam Bet Tracker, right? Don't have to pay us, is what it is. We got some free bets on WinBet. Yeah, I do. And I have a free bet on DraftKings, so I'm going to redeem this for my free bet, and we'll go through some of the OddsJam features. So we got some freaking plus EV bets out there that we can hit. We got Jaylen Brown rebounds. Let me get that. Arb to DraftKings. Freaking Pinnacle as it favored. We're getting plus money. 5.22% EV. Let me hit it. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to the 76ers game. Game's about to start. Then we're going to go to player props. Then we're going to be like, okay, I want to move quickly. We want Jaylen Brown over 7.5 rebounds, plus 110. Big boy. Hope you get some rebounds. Jaylen Brown over 7.5 plus 110. First plus EV bet track. Then what do I got to do? I got to add it to my bet tracker, right? Insanely profitable bet, right? Literally is favored here. It's favored on DraftKings. It's an ARB to DraftKings. Great value. 5.22% profit margin. This game starts in an hour. We're earning the freaking return almost of the stock market in one bet on our stake. That is why, sports betting's so great. Again, live bets, profit and loss. Go to YouTube. You want to track the bets. You want to tail the bets in real time. Check out the bit.ly link in the description. It's all the open bets that we have. So what we added today is Jaylen Brown over 7.5 rebounds, plus 110. So we bet this plus 110. We threw $250 on it. The profit margin is 5.22%. Which means the EV is $13. $13, some unexpected profit goes up, right? Over the course of the long run, this number, of course, will have variance. You can't win every bet, but this number is just going to go up, 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 up. So we just hit a very sharp bet, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then what I want to do is I want to go to the low holds page because the main thing I wanted to discuss is a free feature of OddsJam. Gotta love free features. Freaking VIP college basketball parlay insurance, opt in and place a 4+ leg, college basketball. Man, I'm getting VIP offers like crazy. Yesterday we had bet 2.5K and I got $250 in free bets. So I hit that, right? We got a risk-free NBA same game parlay. Lots of promos out there. So what I'm going to do to find the best free bets, this is a free feature on OddsJam. Just go to the low holds page. It's free. You type in DraftKings, and this will show you the best free betting opportunities that you can take advantage of. And then we'll do it for WinBet as well because I have a free bet on WinBet. What other promos are out there? We just bet this bet. So I have my first plus EV bet placed, mathematically profitable bet placed. Anything on FanDuel worth noting? I think there is. We got Twin Spires up. Let's go. Risk-free soccer same game parlay, right? Click the link in the description on YouTube. Sign up for FanDuel. This is literally you place a bet, you lose, you get your money back. So you either win your bet and you make money or you lose your bet and you get your money back. It seems pretty dang good, right? You literally can't lose money. What did I end up going with right here? This random assortment, home, under, whatever. Just pick 3 lines. I'm betting $10. This is great for low bankroll bettors. If you're not a huge sports bettor, but you like to dabble, do this, right? You bet $10. That's all you need. If your bet wins, I make $285 in profit. My bet loses, I get my money back, right? Seems pretty good, and it is pretty good. So this shows me, this is the best free bet on DraftKings. I could convert an $100 free bet into, right, $347 or $77.27 in cash by placing my $100 free bet on, whoever the F this guy is, Zaire Williams, plus 425 to get a block. And then hedging, your free bet is always going to be on the plus money thing. And then hedging $350 roughly of it on Caesars minus 450, right? So free bet conversion, that is what this is called. And again, anything you want to learn about that we talk about, positive EV, free bets, all in the blog. Just go to the blog, read the blog. So this shows me, the best free betting opportunities. So what we can actually do is we can click into this market and we can take a look and see if we want to put our free bet on it. I'm not going to convert mine risk-free because that's lame. I don't do risk-free. I don't like that. It's less profitable. So we got some bets. Got a freaking bet on Kent State today. That's cool. They're already up 12, but the spread is only minus 2.5. Oh, I have them plus 9. That's an elite bet. And they're barely favored. So that's interesting. So if we go here, we want this Zaire Williams, plus 425, maybe a good spot. Caesar's only giving you plus 340, right? This is called line shopping, right? This is what's so fascinating about sports betting and why I love it so much is all of these sports books, right? They give you different prices. That's how sports books are unique. If every sports book had the exact same odds, we wouldn't need freaking 100 that there are in America, right? We go here, we go, whatever, switch our state so we can see all the sports books, and I actually have a lot filtered out in my settings, and we'll see just how many sports books there are, right? So if we go to the money line, you can see like so many sports books out there, right? And what's absolutely insane is all of these sports books offer different odds, right? You only get plus 160 on the Pelicans on 888 Sport, plus 170 on 10bet. You can get plus 180 on Borgata or on BetMGM or on Ladbrokes. And this is a good bet, right? That's actually a plus EV bet. Sharpest sportsbook in the world, only freaking 19 cents a market with, is giving you plus 161. That looks pretty good if you have these sportsbooks. We got freaking Sports Illustrated in the mix. We got BWin for the Canadians. We got lots of stuff. So plus 180 seems pretty good. But again, what's so fascinating is all these sportsbooks have different odds, right? And that's why you need more sportsbooks to be successful. Not all these sportsbooks will be in your location, but if you go to the description on YouTube, there's a bunch of links to sign up for sportsbooks in your location. And what's so amazing about this is all of these sportsbooks, right? They have different, sign-up bonuses, as they're called, right? So Caesars, bet 20, get $300 in free bets. What's better than that, right? Talk about you sign up for a sports book, you bet $20 and you get $300 in free bets. And then you go straight to the OddsJam low holds page and you look for the best free betting opportunities, right? So you always want your free bet to have high odds. And again, we just explained you can use the low holds page to convert your free bet into cash, right? Risk-free. So free bets are worse than cash, right? They are inherently worse than cash because you don't get back your stake. But let's see, does Caesars have any promos for tonight? Parlay insurance, earn a free bet if only one of your leg loses. We talk about that a lot. So we can go back here. Now we have freaking Manchester United, right? Looks like that Zaire Williams free betting opportunity moved. But Manchester United minus 3.5, you could hedge on Twin Spires, whatever. So you can convert your $10 free bet, let's say, into $7.47 in cash. So your free bet is always going to be on the underdog. This is a free feature of OddsJam, the low holds betting tool. And then you just go here, you go to filter by sportsbook, you enter your sportsbook. So in this case, we're going with DraftKings. Heck yes, I want to see player props. And then it'll show you conversion percentage. And then you just want to sort by it, right? Because obviously you want your free bet to have the highest possible conversion percentage if you are trying to convert your free bet into cash risk-free. Take a drink. If you have deposit bonuses, you'd want to filter by hold percentage. Again, you have questions about deposit bonuses, hold percentage versus conversion percentage, just go to the blog. We have some great things you can learn about. Or, with your free bet, what you can do and what, a lot of people do is you just go to the plus EV page and then you get just a bunch of positive EV bets, right? Because then your parlay is mathematically profitable. So we have freaking Goga Bitadze under 9.5 points minus 110. So I'll go here. And again, I'm not going to include promos in my profit and loss just because that kind of seems like cheating. We got this Giga guy under 9.5 minus 110. And I'm just going to create a plus EV freaking parlay. Tatum under 8.5 rebounds. Go here. And then I want RB Leipzig. We got PJ Tucker threes, but what looks really good is the line on Caesars actually. So we're going to hit that. But then I want to go to RB Leipzig. So we want to go to soccer, trying to move quick. Great lines, don't last forever. And then we're going to go to Bundesliga. Trying to navigate these books, right? OddsJam's scanning freaking everything for me. DraftKings is crazy how many odds they have on their site, right? Which is why you need sports betting software to show you the good lines, right? Everything in sports betting is about the price that you are getting, the odds you are getting. So why is OddsJam so helpful? Is it continuously, right, scrolls through. So here we have this. So now I have a 3-leg parlay, all legs from the plus EV page, and I'm going to throw my free bet on it because that maximizes value mathematically. You parlay together 2 positive EV bets, your parlay's positive EV. So I'm going to place my free bet on this. Boom, $250 freaking free bet. We have it on Giga Bitadze, Jason Tatum, RB Leipzig. Let's go. Let's make money. Now we got freaking PJ Tucker plus 170, right? Looks like some value. So we can click into this market if you want. So let's go into here. 5.61% EV. Great lines don't last forever. Got to move on. Got to get a move on. So we're going to do that. And then we want Tucker. And you can see, you know, DraftKings only giving you plus 140. Seems like some good value on either Caesars or Twin Spires in Arizona. So I'm going to hit it. This guy's on either the Heat or the Magic. I'm unsure, but doesn't matter. The people who make money sports betting aren't the freaking weirdos who watch sports all day long, right? No, it's the people who are looking for value consistently in the odds, right? So we have here, where are you, baby? And then we have, he's not on the Mavs. I guess he's on the Heat. And then we're going to hit this. Freaking PJ Tucker. You'll be my second plus EV bet. And then we go to PJ Tucker. Right here, I'm going to add this to my bet tracker. Again, the OddsJam bet tracker is free. Why do you add things to your bet tracker? It's like, well, number one, you want to know your profit and loss as a sports bettor, right? You want to know your profit and loss. Very important. You want to know your ROI. You want to know how often you are beating the closing line. You can see mine's at 77.3%. If you are beating the closing line consistently as a sports bettor, you're going to make money, right? And you're not always going to be able to, but over the course of the long run, if you're beating CLV, you know, you're going to be a very profitable sports bettor. So that's pretty cool. Now we'll go back here, and then we'll go down here. Again, the sheet with all my live bets tracked. We have PJ Tucker over 1.5 threes, freaking insane value at plus 170. We threw $250 on it. Nope. So plus 170, we threw $250 on it. The profit margin or EV was 5.61%. So, you know, $14 in EV. Again, we went up, you know, we ran really hot for a bit. I don't think we've been down money yet, but we ran really hot for a bit. We went up like 5K, 4K, then we came back down. Is what it is. You can't win every day. You can't win every bet as a sports bettor. In terms of making consistent profits, it's about the odds you're getting. So add this to my bet tracker because I want to know, am I beating the closing line, right? So let's go back to the plus EV page, hit some freaking bets. And then I got my free bet on WinBet. So I'll be able to create another little plus EV parlay on WinBet for my free bet. So let's go back here. And then we have WinBet Miami, Ohio. This looks good. I'm pretty sure I already have a bet on them. Miami, Ohio. We can check. Already have a bet on them plus 12, freaking $1,000. But plus 10.5 looks a little good, so I'm going to hit it again. And it's going to log me out. So then I'm going to say, okay, stop sharing my screen, log back in real quick. Freaking hitting bets all day long. The life. How cool. So let's hit this bet. And because I bet it previously and they gave me $1,000 on it, let me share my screen. They're going to say, nope, no more for you, which you can see right here. The maximum stake allowed is $0. And again, it's because I've already freaking bet it. already bet their money line too. I got $1,000 on their plus 12 minus 102. Now it's down to plus 10.5. Freaking insane CLV. That's the power. Already bet this. I gave this play out on TikTok. Hopefully you hit it. Right? We got some freaking elite bets out there right now. So we can find some other bets to include in my plus EV parlay, right? Southern Illinois Bradley. Let's freaking hit it. We'll go here. Southern Illinois Bradley, and it's plus EV. So, of course, I'm going to dabble also on just the first half total outright. So why not? Let's throw 250 on it. So we got a first half total, Bradley, Southern Illinois. This bet has a profit margin of 4.38%. This game's in frickin' an hour. This game will be over in 3.5 hours, earning half the return of the stock market in one bet. That is the power of frickin' sports betting. So then we have Bradley, Southern Illinois, over 58 points. First half, minus 110 odds, $250. So that's pretty cool. 4.38% profit margin, EV percentage. Just the profit margin of your bet, mathematically, right? Sharpest sportsbook in the world has this minus 135. We're getting minus 110. Insane value. I've never heard of either of these two places, right? But all that matters as a sports bettor who actually wants to make money, right, is getting value in the odds. We're getting minus 110. Sharpest sportsbook out there tells us, yo, this should be minus 135, right? Most importantly, don't listen to the square weirdos who say they're a professional sports bettor. Not a legitimate profession. And why is it not a legitimate profession? Because, sports books don't, maximum stake allowed 550. Like, sports books can cut you off at any freaking point, right? They don't allow super high bet sizes. So it's not, right, it's a good side hustle. It's a fun side hustle. I love sports betting. Anyone who does this full time is a freaking kook, right? Not smart. So we got Central Michigan here now plus 119. I bet Eastern Michigan earlier, I believe, minus 109. Boom, right here. They're giving me a positive cash out. Thank you, OddsJam. All thanks to OddsJam. OddsJam found me this great line on them, minus 109. You can see now there's a plus EV play on Central Michigan if you want to fade me, right? Could freaking arb out of it. But I'm not going to do that. So anyways, I want to show you the low holds page again so we can I want to go back to the plus EV page. So again, you want to convert your free bet into cash risk-free. You go to filter by sportsbook. You type in the sportsbook where you have your free bet, and this will show you sort by conversion percentage, filter by sportsbook. This is a free feature on OddsJam. This will show you the best free betting opportunities, right? I freaking bet Miami, Ohio, way better odds. Let's see it. What did I get them? Plus 650. Let's go. Now plus 500. Looks like a decent line. But this is telling me like, yo, Wake Forest, Miami, Ohio, hedge with Caesars. I can convert my $10 free bet on WinBet into $769 risk-free. That is called free bet conversion. Conversion percentage times stake, right? Free bets are worse than cash. You're not really going to see 100%. And again, if you want to learn about freaking free bets and such, just go here, type in free bets, learn about it. I got it, FanDuel. I don't need a reality check. I'm real. I'm ready to hit some bets over here. I got a $250 free bet placed where I can win 2.538K. How did you get that? Well, VIP member, freaking elite sports bettor over here, getting VIP promos and such. VIP college basketball parlay insurance, VIP daily bet and get. Bet 2.5K daily, I get back $1,000 in free bets. It's a promo, so I won't include promos again in this profit and loss sheet because it kind of seems like cheating. No freaking promos for me. So again, you want to learn about free bets. Like we have some articles and stuff like that, and you can learn about it. Basically, whatever you want to learn about, we probably have an article on. So check it out. You're right. Intro to betting. You want to learn about positive EV betting? Like explain that to me. Like go here, see this very, very good looking guy. Explain it to you. Okay. So we got positive EV bets. We'll go back here and we'll look for, a good free bet to place. So again, this over 58 was plus EV. So I'm going to ride with that. And then I'm going to look for some more plus EV bets on WinBet. So we have that. Then I got under 223. Looks really good in the Clippers Suns game. May have to hit it outright too. We got the Clippers Suns under 223. I kind of just want to hit this first. Freaking Pinnacle ripping lower, right? Sports betting market is dynamic. Only 14 cents a market width. The lines are ripping lower. Let's hit it, right? And then freaking hit this bet. 250 under 223. Let's go. So then we go to under 223. It's like, dang, some good value at minus 110. DraftKings minus 125. Freaking line chopping. Add it to my bet tracker. Just click on an odd to add it to your bet tracker. Click on an odd to add it to your bet tracker. Again, the bet tracker is 100% free feature of OddsJam. Browsing odds, comparing odds between sportsbooks, 100% free feature of OddsJam, right? Really, really cool too, because once you create your account, right, you can like filter out books you don't want to see, whatever. I have a ton of books filtered out. I don't want to see them. So that's pretty cool. Fully customizable software. It takes some time to set it up, but then it's going to do you some wonders. So then I want to add this, and I want to go to, and I just hit that as well. So then we have under 223, freaking 3.97% EV. Let's get it. So then we're going to go here, and I'm going to add it to my bet tracker. Again, if you want to see the sheet with all open bets, roughly 993 in EV, right? So 4% profit margin on $250 bet. 4% times 250 is $10. That is our expected profit margin of our bet. And then this is under 223, Clippers, Suns. So if you're a low bankroll bettor, it's like, how do you use OddsJam for free? How do I scheme these guys and use OddsJam for free? So then we want to go to Elon. I want to add that. Let's go here. So we'll go here, and then I want to go to first half. I want to get them plus 180, right? Freaking plus 180, sharpest sportsbook in the world, all the way down at plus 157. Seems like some good value. And then we have over 58, Southern Illinois Bradley. We'll go back to that game. And again, like great lines are not going to last forever. So you got to try to move quick, right? Know how to navigate. So plus 921 on this free bet. Let's hit it. All plus EV. That's how you maximize the value of a free bet, right? That's my free bet. Again, I'm not going to include promos in my profit and loss because it's kind of like cheating. So we'll go back here. And what did they have on DraftKings? So opt in and receive your stake back in the form of a free bet up to $250 if your qualifying college basketball parlay has only one losing leg. 4-leg parlay. Each parlay must have final odds of plus 300. Is there a minimum odds? Minimum minus 200. So let's see. And again, it's like, oh, what is this parlay insurance? Is it any good? We have an article on it. Go here, right? A lot of sportsbooks have this parlay insurance thing. So you can go here, learn about it. Pretty cool. Analyses of it, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna do this. Again, I'm not gonna track my profit and loss for this because it's unfair, because it's a very good promo that not everyone has access to. But we'll go back here and we'll try to find some good college basketball bets. So I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, let's find some good bets. So then I want to look up basketball. I just want to look for some college basketball lines on DraftKings, right? I'm trying to maximize value mathematically. Are there any good college basketball lines on DraftKings? A lot of NBA so far, or college basketball not on DraftKings, right? This isn't plus EV. The plus EV play here is Central Michigan plus 119, right? Sharpest sportsbook out there, Pinnacle, they're all the way down at plus 105. You're getting plus 119, pretty insane value, right? So maybe bet this if you haven't already, but it's not on DraftKings, so useless to me. But we got first half money line, New Mexico plus 170. So we'll go to halves, and then we'll go to New Mexico. Just simple, right? Data-oriented sports betting. Sharpest sportsbook in the world is only giving you plus 150. You're getting plus 170. Good value. Hit the frickin' bet, right? Not that complicated. So let's go here. What else can we get? Lines are moving towards the Pelicans, right? That looks pretty good. Platinum plan right there, showing off value. BOL all the way down at minus 182 on the Grizzlies. So what else? We got Tennessee minus 1.5, right? Sharpest sportsbook out there all the way down at minus 125. So clearly a pretty good line to include in my parlay. So we're going to go here. I love betting parlays. What a freaking sweat. And this is mathematically profitable due to the promo, as we explained in the blog post I just showed you. So we got 2 bets from the plus EV page. Are there any other good ones? No. So then what we can do, we're like, oh, there's only 2 plus EV college basketball bets on DraftKings right now, is we can go to the frickin' odds screen, and then we can wait for this, and we can pull up college basketball, and we can find 2 other good legs where DraftKings is giving us the best odds, right? So we can go here, and then we want to turn off live bets. I don't want to see live, but we'll just kind of scroll around. Eastern Michigan, doesn't seem like a great price, but I already have a bet on them at minus 109, which I showed on WinBet, thanks to OddsJam, where they're literally giving me money to cash out. I bet 341. WinBet is saying, yo, we'll give you 345.08 to cash out your bet. We'll give you a risk-free 408 just to take your bet off because you're so damn, your bet's so damn good. But again, I'm going to double down on them, not because this is a plus EV bet, but because DraftKings is giving me the best odds, right? So, of course, I'm going to bet that. So we're going to go here. Or, it's a good leg to include in your parlay. So what else do we have? See if we can find anything good. And that just closed. I guess that game is starting. So, okay. And then I also want to make sure there's no special terms attached. Go back here. We'll look at the promo. So minimum odds. If one leg loses and the rest win, you get your stake back. Each parlay must have final odds of plus 300 or greater. Excludes live bets. Always go through the terms, right? Players can place as many parlays as they want. So there's nothing about the minimum odds for an actual leg in your parlay. So what I can do is be a little clever here and put in two heavy favorites, right, who are very unlikely to lose, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to go here, Ball State minus 380. Looks like it's moving. The game's starting now. It's probably about to go live. So I want to look for some games maybe that start a bit later. VCU, can I still add that to my parlay? They're down to minus 450. Doesn't seem like as good of a price. We got Liberty. Minus 475. No. This game's going live too. So I want to look for some games that start a bit later. So we'll do that. We got Northern Iowa minus 180. Iowa. NIU. I'm not sure if they have an abbreviation. Skip that over. We got Missouri State. Minus 800. Sure. So plus 479. I'm meeting the odds requirement already of plus 300 or whatever it is. And we got Ohio State minus 850. Sure. So 4-leg parlay, one leg loses. I get my money back up to $250. So I'm going to hit it. Again, we have a blog post on it if you're curious why it's good. So again, free features of OddsJam. Why is OddsJam so cool? Is odds comparison, right? You have to know as a sports bettor, are you getting, right? You have to be getting the best possible odds. If you're placing bets at plus 575, when another sportsbook in your location is giving you plus 640, you're guaranteed to lose money in the long run. You always have to be getting the best possible odds. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you're only placing, let's say like a couple, like one $10 bet every week. But if you're looking to get serious about your sports betting, right, you need to be getting the best possible odds consistently. Otherwise, you're just going to freaking lose a ton of money. So we'll go back to basketball. And then we can go to NBA. So the bet tracker on OddsJam is free. Odds comparison is free, right? So checking out odds, making sure you're getting the best possible odds on a sportsbook in your location, right? So let's go to the Pelicans game tonight. Pull it up. You can see plus 180 is the best price on DraftKings. It actually seems, a touch good, like a kind of good price. And you can see you're not going to make money if you're betting on the Pelicans plus 170. You may win this bet, but you're not going to make money in the long run, right? You have to be getting the best possible odds. So odds comparison is really important, right? All you're doing as a sports bettor, all serious sports bettors do, right, is they look through the betting market for value in the odds, right? Plus 180 is a pretty good price. Sharpest sportsbook in the world is all the way down at plus 167. You can get plus 180 on DraftKings. So we may actually dabble in that once I find out the EV percentage from the plus EV page. And again, this applies to all markets, right? It doesn't matter if you're betting on frickin' point spreads. It doesn't matter if you're betting on, frickin' first basket, who's going to score the first basket. It doesn't matter. You have to be getting the best possible odds, which is why you should use OddsJam, right? You need to get the best number for all of your bets, player assists, whatever. Make sure you are getting the best possible odds always, right? So look through this. Like, you want to bet some props, look around this for value. If something lines up with your opinion, right, then bet it, right? McCollum, if you want to bet this, just make sure you're at least getting minus 125 on Caesars. And again, if you're like, oh, I only use one sportsbook, it's like, bro, why? First of all these sportsbooks have different odds, which means you're just going to get crappy odds on one book as opposed to line shopping with multiple books and making sure you're getting the best possible number. Just in the same way you compare airline flights and you're like, yo, these two flights are exactly the same, and one is $100 cheaper, you take the cheaper one, right? Same in sports betting, right? These sports books, with the legalization of online sports betting in the US, these sports books are literally a freaking tab click away. And there's so many of them. So you need to get multiple sports books. So go to YouTube, go to the description, right? Sign up for more sports books that you don't already have that are in your state. Will take you to the highest possible deposit bonus. For example, on Caesars, the one they advertise publicly on their site is this: bet $20, you get $300 in free bets. Again, you click the OddsJam link, you get a $1,500 deposit bonus, even better. So click the links, we'll take you to the highest deposit bonus in your state, and you can start making some money, right? You'll see the plus EV page, right? All different sports books are showing up in Arizona. We got freaking Twin Spires, WinBet, DraftKings, FanDuel, all of them. So you need to make sure you have multiple books if you ever want to be a profitable sports bettor. So that's pretty cool. And then what else? All these sports books also have different promos, right? You can see like Caesars has some promos. They have a promo tomorrow. They have, tons and tons of promos. Same thing with FanDuel. You go to promos, they're the ones who have this risk-free soccer same game parlay, right? We showed this a little bit ago. You place a same game parlay. If your bet loses, you get your money back. There's literally no way you can lose money with this promotion. So we bet it, unsurprisingly. So you need multiple sports books. Damn, Grizzlies -3 looks absolutely insane. Hopefully this is still available, and they locked it. Freaking annoying. I'm talking too much. I miss good bets. You got Anthony Edwards points. So again, this is your profit margin. You just scroll. So once you sign up for multiple sports books, you're looking to get started with OddsJam, right? It's like you just go to the plus EV page, you find this number, and then you just scroll. This is the good bet, right? Bam, under 10.5 rebounds on Twin Spires, plus 105. It's an ARB to FanDuel, and the sharpest sports book in the world has it all the way down at minus 125. And you're getting plus 105, 30 cents of improvement. Absolutely insane. And then you just kind of go through and you freaking hit the bets. It's not that complicated. You can become a sharp, mathematically profitable sports bettor. All you have to do is use the plus EV page, hunt for value. And again, even if you're only using OddsJam for promos, it's pretty cool, right? Risk-free soccer same game parlay. Just go to soccer games, check out FanDuel's odds, see where FanDuel is giving you some value, and really maximize the value of these promos. Got tons of bets. OddsJam freaking hunting everything. Bridges, under 1.5. Steals and blocks, 5.17% EV, right? The sports betting market is dynamic. Obviously it is if you look at live betting. This is live betting. You can see these odds are flashing on DraftKings. They're changing, with every possession, basically. You keep seeing this move, right? This just moved. OddsJam is constantly hunting all of these sports books, looking to find you value as a sports bettor, right? You can see, we'll wait for it. These odds are constantly changing. The sports betting market is just like the freaking stock market. As just changed, right? The sports betting market constantly changing odds. And OddsJam is hunting to find you value as a sports bettor so you can be successful, right? So that's really cool. And, the people who make money sports betting are the ones who have software and are hunting for value. They're not these square freaking Twitter handicappers giving out their 5-leg parlays who all lose money. And then they just post the 1 out of, 1,000 that they win and are like, oh, I just made, I just won this plus 10,000 bet. That's BS, right? You got the Duke game starting, lots of games going on. So, I'm thinking. So we'll refresh this. Maybe we'll hit a couple more bets. And again, OddsJam Bet Tracker free, low holds page. If you want to convert your free bets into cash, risk-free is free. And the Bet Tracker is free. And the Bet Tracker is really important because, first of all, you want to know your profit and loss as a sports bettor. In OddsJam, you place a bet on Caesars, let's say, will automatically grade your bets as won or lost. And it will show you how often you are beating the closing line at the sharpest sports book in the world, Pinnacle, right? We got plus 250. The current zero vig line is plus 207. This is a positive EV bet, right? We're getting better odds than the closing line. So that's a bet we like. We had Wild -2, plus 170. I'm pretty sure they won yesterday by 3. This was a bet we gave out on live stream. I beat the closing line. I'm happy with the bet. We just bet under 223 in Suns Clippers. Did I add that? Yeah, I added that. Positive EV play, we got -110. The current zero vig line to the sharpest sports book in the world is -119. And again, this is the most important calculator on OddsJam. If you don't understand zero vig odds, read this like 100 times until you do. Go back to the plus EV page and freaking bets everywhere. Let's make some money. So I could sit here, place more bets. I may go live later tonight, but I'm going to call it a day for now.